reminder out there, even if you think this can't happen in your state, we didn't think it would ever happen in Maine. Guys' biggest pet peeves. Ready? Go. Mine is when I'm not wearing a coat and people ask me, aren't you cold? And also seeing people on motorcycles without helmets. That scared me. That scared me. This is my absolute favorite show, and Chandler was probably one of my favorite characters. I just wanted to show you guys what I look like when I'm at work, because I have to wear a hairnet. So this is my getup, but I can take it off because I'm actually on my lunch break. It's 10 o'clock, Saturday, October 28th. It has been announced as of last night that the shooter from the mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine has been found dead. So all of us here in Maine feel like we can just like breathe again and like sleep at night. Just knowing that this monster is like not an issue anymore. It's just so sad. They've released all the names and pictures of all the tributes. They've released all the names and photos like as a tribute for all of the victims, and to learn like, you know, all of these people, and like, you know, there was this like elderly couple, they were like in their 70s, and then there was a 14-year-old boy, and then this guy who has a wife that's 8 months pregnant. And it's so sad that this had to happen, and it makes you wonder why people do the things they do, because it's like one thing if you want to like, you know, off yourself, but why do you have to take people out in the process? So, but yeah, I wanted to give an update in the beginning of this vlog, because I know I talked about it in my last like Let's Chat, and I know you guys are wondering, since I live in Maine, you know, how everyone's doing. I am safe, my husband's safe. We don't live in Lewiston, and we don't really live close to it, so we weren't sure. We were pretty sure that even if the guy was still alive, he probably wasn't going to be anywhere near here, but you just don't know, because like Maine has so much woods, like so many wooded areas. So like he could have been anywhere, and like, you know, in 24 hours, how far could he travel? But to know that he must have did what he did and then went and shot himself, I think that he must have done it like shortly afterwards, because they found him right near, I think, where his car was found. So that's the update on that. Now we just try to heal from this, and I don't know how one like moves on, like especially if the families of the victims, I don't know how they're gonna move on. But you know, just a reminder out there, even if you think this can't happen in your state, we didn't think it would ever happen in Maine, and here we are. So yeah, but I am on my lunch break. I am kind of in like a frustrated mood today. I just I'm really not happy at my job anymore, and I think I've kind of touched on that here and there. I try not to talk too freely about my job, because anyone can like see my videos, and even people that know me can see my videos, and so I don't want to like talk too badly, because what if I lose my job before I even have a chance of, you know, giving up. But I am applying to other jobs. I've just kind of been burnt out from this job, and now we have this new manager, and I'm just gonna be honest, I don't really necessarily get along with her. So I'm looking for other places. I'm really trying to get out of cooking, and I'm also trying to get out of jobs where I'd have to work weekends, because it's just so hard where my husband has every weekend off. Like, him and I never see each other. And I just want like a job where like I can be home for dinner each night and all of that. Especially like if him and I are trying to have a baby, like I need to have a job that's going to coincide like daycare hours, because I'm not going to be able to afford to be a stay-at-home mom. So we're going to have to put the kid in some sort of childcare. So yeah, so I've applied to a bunch of places. There's a couple that I really hope call me, but I don't know, it's hard because my resume is a cooking resume. And so it's really hard to find people willing to give me a chance at doing something else. So I don't know. We'll just see what the future holds. I know like God has a plan, and when he decides that it's time for me to move on, I know he'll give me like the best opportunity. So it's just about seeing where he takes me. And I understand like the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And on a good day, I do like my job. But there are just some things that I'm just getting tired of. I'm getting tired of not being able to see my husband. I'm tired of, you know, I have to work holidays and all that. And yes, like holidays I get double pay. So like there's like at least a perk to it. But, you know, to just the things I have to like turn down because I have to work, you know, every other weekend and all that just sucks. So yeah, so I'm just sitting in here. I'm gonna keep scrolling TikTok, and then I'm gonna go back into work at 10:30 and finish my meal. I'm gonna probably try to leave around 1 today, just because I am in such a grumpy mood, and I just feel like I need to go home and take a little nap. Like, you know, when you just are in a mood that you're like, I need to go home and sleep. There's just like no way around it. So I'm gonna try to do that. Luckily though, like weekends here, I will say go by pretty fast. Like I'm already halfway through my shift, and it's like it goes by so fast. And then I have Monday off, so it's like it's really like by the time you're like leaving for the day on Sunday, you're like, oh my god, I made it. And it was like end up not being too bad. But it's just I'm in a grumpy mood today. Like I couldn't really sleep last night because it was so hot. And so I had to take a melatonin, and I even take kids' melatonins, like kids' melatonin gummies. They literally only have 1 milligram of melatonin, and they make me so groggy the next day. And on top of that, it was so hot in the bedroom because it's actually like it's the end of October, and today we're going to get up to 80 degrees, but tomorrow we're going down to 40 degrees. Isn't that crazy? So like it was really hot in the bedroom because obviously we've taken our ACs out. And then I woke up with the biggest headache. Like, it was like a migraine. I had it, like, in my eye and, like, all over. But I get really sick if I take, like, ibuprofen on an empty stomach. So I had to, like, wait till I got into work. And I had to, like, force myself to eat a banana. Even though, like, I don't ever feel like eating when I go in at 5 until, like, later. Because I don't feel that good. So I had to, like, force myself to eat a banana so I could take, like, I took 3 ibuprofen and 2 Tylenol just because I was in so much pain. But, I feel like that's also affecting me. I feel like sometimes when you have to take a lot of medication to get rid of, like, a migraine, like, in order for me to get rid of a migraine, I have to mix ibuprofen and Tylenol. And, so, like, but it always alters my mood a little. It kind of makes me feel like not myself. So I just know that like at 1, I'm gonna go, if I go home and like force myself to take like a 30-minute nap and then take a shower, I will feel a lot better. And then Cody actually had to work today. He had to work from 8 to 3:30. So I'm gonna go home at 1, take a half an hour nap, take a shower, and then it'll be just about time for me to go get him pretty much. Right, so let's go get Cody. It's 3:17, so I got out of work at 1. And I did take a half an hour nap, and I did feel a lot better. I didn't take a shower, however. I did take like a full scrub. Like, you know, when you just need to just scrub yourself down head to toe. I did that yesterday. So, I think that this person is seriously gonna be a pain in my ass. Okay. Okay. You're gonna have to... Yeah. Okay. I can't go because there was a car behind you, dumbass. Yes, I have road rage sometimes. It's not as bad as my husband. My husband who don't drive, I have to remind him constantly, like, you don't need to be the one with road rage. You're not the one driving. Anyways, and something's wrong with my sensor on my car. I don't know if I've talked about this, but it says it says that outside is 10 degrees and it's not. Outside it's like almost 80 degrees. So it makes it so I can't use, hold on just a second. Guys, biggest pet peeves. Ready? Go. Mine is when I'm not wearing a coat and people ask me, aren't you cold? And also seeing people on motorcycles without helmets. It just, I follow a couple of morticians on TikTok, and they say, oh my god, everyone is like revving their engine today. They say that motorcycle accidents are like one of the worst deaths that they have to go to because people don't wear their helmets, and you know. So anyways, what was I even saying before? I couldn't talk because like I have to have my windows down because something's wrong with my sensor. That's what I was talking about. So my car was saying it was like -40. Today it's a heat wave. It's saying it's 10 degrees outside. But really it's actually 80 degrees outside. And so what's happening is it's not letting me use my AC. Like my heat is turned down to like 64. And it's still running warm because my car thinks it's 10 degrees out versus it being 70 to 80 degrees. Someone's moving into a new place. Ooh. I do feel a lot better though after taking a little bit of a nap. I knew that just needed to happen. So, and Cody says he's already out, so he's just gonna be waiting for me. Tonight I'm gonna do chicken legs for dinner. I did just eat a snack though. Anyone else, after I nap, I immediately need a snack. So I ate some Cheez-Its and some Oreos, and I'm going to, it's a dirt bag. The dirt bike behind me. I was like, who is revving their friggin' engine so bad? Anyways, tonight I'm gonna do chicken legs for dinner, along with sweet potato, I think. So I have some sweet potato in the freezer that I had like prepped. Remember when I showed you guys like how to put sweet potatoes in your crock pot? Well, what I did with those is I like scooped out the meat of the potato out of the skin and I mashed them, and then I scooped it out onto a baking sheet, froze it, and then I just have like these little balls of mashed sweet potatoes, so then I can like just warm them up, and then we'll have mashed sweet potato whenever we want. So I think that's what I'll do tonight with the chicken legs. Either that or I'll do rice. I haven't decided yet. Also, I was really doing pretty good on losing weight, but this whole thing with the shooting, it made it so I felt like I needed to just like put it on the back burner for a couple days and just kind of eat what I wanted, because I will admit I'm a very emotional eater. I eat when I'm stressed, I eat when I'm angry, upset, happy, but a lot of it is like everyone is revving their engine. I hope I get all this on camera so you guys can like, I have like there's like a Mustang convertible in front of me where it's like warm. Jesus Christ, that scared me. That scared me. Okay, you guys, this fucking convertible, I kid you not, the back just like flew open, and then it like has a thing where the roof went up, and it like scared the shit out of me. Oh, I don't even know what this portion of this vlog is gonna even be. Also, I got a comment on my video the other day. I had to report it because I thought it was probably inappropriate. But someone commented asking if next time I drive, can I go 25 miles per hour over speed bumps? number one, I don't even think I have speed bumps anywhere where I live. And two, no, that sounds very damaging to your car. So the answer is no to whoever asked that. I hope, for some reason, it wouldn't let me block this person, or I don't know how to block people anymore on YouTube. It used to be if you like clicked on their comment, you could block them, but yeah, that was a very weird comment. And so the answer is no, in case any of you guys were wondering. No, I will not do that. Anyways, I'm picking up my husband now. Okay, we're gonna make some chicken legs, or chicken drumsticks. So, lining my pan with parchment, and I just have Purdue chicken legs, or chicken drumsticks. I don't know why I keep calling it the wrong thing, but really it's, chicken drumsticks are legs, right? Anyways, so, the trick to a good drumstick in your oven is set your timer, set the temperature to 400, and while it's preheating, you're going to take your chicken drumstick and a paper towel, and you're going to dry it. Dry it off. Then you're just going to set it on your pan. So, wanted to show you guys. Got our drumsticks. We're going to put this in the oven. Don't put salt. Don't put pepper. I know that sounds crazy. Obviously, you want to season your food. We're going to season them after they're cooked, because you want to bake them dry, and that's how you're going to get the crispy skin. If you don't care about that, then obviously go ahead and season it now, or put your sauces on now. But I bake it just naked, and then when they come out, then I'll either brush it with sauce, or I've just done seasonings. I've like melted butter and added seasonings, then use that as a sauce. Anyway, so we're going to put these in for 30 minutes, then we're going to flip them, and then we're going to bake them for another 30 minutes. So that's why I'm prepping these now at 4:41, because it's not going to be till like 5:30ish that these will be done. Okay, it's been a half an hour, so let's take them out. Alright, so this is the first round. I'm talking to my camera, thank you. Husbands. Now we're going to flip them over. Okay. And then we're going to put them in for another 30 minutes. Okay, I got some rice pilaf going. And these are Brussels sprouts that I kind of like shaved in a way. And I saute them in a little bit of oil, salt and pepper, and garlic powder. And then I added in just a little spoonful of this, just to give it a little spice. I'm going to keep cooking a little bit longer. I did add a little bit of water to hopefully try to make them a little bit softer. And then my plan is to dash it with a little soy sauce and a little honey for some sweetness. I'm going for like a more Asian-inspired feel. And I did brush my chicken legs with sauce, so those are still cooking, but I basically just mixed a little bit of this Great Valley Honey Barbecue with this Japanese barbecue sauce. This stuff is good, but it's so liquidy. I don't know how else to use it as like a sauce, because it's like very liquidy. So I thought maybe mixing the two would help it be a little bit thicker. Here's another card vlog. On my break with my hairnet. You guys, I need to come on and talk about the fact that Matthew Perry died last night. It's Sunday, October 29th when I'm filming this. I want to cry. I'm so upset. Friends is my absolute favorite show, and Chandler was probably one of my favorite characters. It's just so sad, and I still can't believe it. And like my TikTok For You page is all like tributes for him, and it's just making me want to cry. I'm so sad about it. I'm here on my like semi half an hour, I guess. I have to go in a couple minutes early because I have a timer set for something I'm baking in the oven. So yeah, so I'm just sitting here, I have my seat warmer on. It's like 40 degrees out. Yesterday was like 80 degrees out. It's crazy how it like dropped. And so like today my car actually, like, it would help if it's saying it's negative 21. It's not. I need to figure out when I can get that sensor fixed. I'm not sure if my sister-in-law's father's gonna do it or if I need to go somewhere else. Because obviously I'm gonna want it like working by the time like actual winter's here. We are supposed to get snow like on Wednesday, I think. I'm not ready for it, but at the same time I am, so. But yeah, I had to come on and mention the fact that Matthew Perry passed away because I'm like in shock. I'm still in shock and I just want to go home and watch Friends. I'm seriously gonna have a Friends marathon when I get home, just as a tribute. And I'm probably gonna cry. I feel like crying right now. That's all. You guys, I'm off work. Oh my god. It's 1:03. Oh, my car says it's negative 27 out now. Left a few minutes early. Whatever. But I have to rush home because, you guys, so today, oh my god, you can kind of almost see it. I've had this like lump above my eyebrow. I noticed it yesterday, but today all of a sudden it started really hurting, and I just know that means it's time for me to squeeze it. You know when it's like when you have like a pimple and it hurts really bad, when it's like time to try to drain it? That's exactly what's happening. So I wanted to wait till I got home. But then, oh my god, look at all the traffic. I'll never get out of here. Okay, on our way home. Anyways, so I went to go look at it earlier when I was in the car earlier to see if it looked like it was coming ahead or something, because it's been really sore all day. And I noticed, thank god you can't see it on camera and I ain't showing you because I'm appalled, I have like a gray hair sticking out of my forehead. Someone out there tell me that you also get those sometimes. I've had it like a few times before in my life. It's been probably at least a couple years since the last time I had that. But I just noticed it and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm at work. And so I don't have my tweezers to like pluck it. So all day long I'm like, you know, trying to make it so it didn't, I was so hoping it wasn't like noticeable. I don't think it was, because like I hadn't noticed it. How is it that those just pop up and it's like long? It's gotta be at least an inch or two long, which means it's probably been growing for a while and I just haven't noticed before. And I even dermaplane my face sometimes. Oh my god, so I'm like dying to get home just to use my tweezers and to squeeze this friggin', it feels like a really hard pimple, like a cystic zit or something. And I know what you guys are gonna say, don't squeeze your zits, but today it just needed to happen. Also, I really want to do a drive around and show you guys like the cool Halloween decorations in my neighborhood. Maybe I will. Maybe Cody would want to go out some night. Like maybe tomorrow night, or tomorrow night's the night before Halloween. We could go around and see everybody's like cool lights and displays and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. So Cody, the butthead, is on a vacation, and because he is a man and doesn't communicate well, he didn't inform his wife. So his wife had given up her vacation. I was technically supposed to have this week off, but I had given it up so him and I could go to the Patriots game. So originally I was going to take like a mini vacation next week, but then I decided I just wanted to take Monday off. Well, we're not going to the Patriots anymore. We sold the tickets, so yeah, that's what's happening. So he has next week off, and I don't. I am gonna see though if he will bring in, I'll bring in my 12 pack, but I'm gonna see if he'll bring in his 12 packs, because even though I don't think it's gonna get cold enough for anything to freeze, the last thing I want is any of the soda to freeze and burst in my car, because that seems like it'd be fun to clean. Of course, I have leather now. It'd be a lot easier than when I had a car with like upholstery. What would you call the fabric in your car? So anyway, so I'm heading home now. I'm so excited to get home. I have just been like, I feel like this was the longest day, and all I want to do is go home. I told my husband I am coming home, and I am going to, this is nice. This guy's like sitting on the back of a truck, like having a conversation with this guy in a wheelchair. I see this guy like living on this corner. Like I'll see him at 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm heading to work. My city has a lot of like homeless people right now. Sad. It's sad, but then there's some people that like choose to live that way. So, and you just never know who is homeless because they like have no choice, or who's homeless because they choose. You know what I mean? So, what was I saying? Totally lost my train of thought, but I was just saying that this was the longest day, and I told my husband that I am coming home and I'm taking a nap, and I'm not setting a timer. I'm going to sleep as long as my body needs me to, and then I'm going to get up. I'm going to put on comfy pajamas. I'm going to watch Friends in honor of Matthew Perry, and probably play Sims, or I've been trying to joggle between Sims and Disney Dreamlight Valley, because I gave up on Disney Dreamlight Valley a while ago because, oh my god, it's Sunday, so like everyone has today off, so there's like no parking. Because Dreamlight Valley and Animal Crossing are so similar in a way that you just have to I can only play one at a time. I can't play both at a time. And where I kept like trying to redo my islands on Animal Crossing, Disney Dreamlight Valley just went by the wayside. But I've been getting bored with Animal Crossing because every time I restart my island, I don't like it. So then I restart again. And I'm actually in that point where I feel like I want to restart again. But I haven't even like finished the 3 houses that you need to do in Animal Crossing. Now, if you don't play this game, I'm just talking gibberish. But anyway, so I'm on Disney Dreamlight Valley. So I switch between doing that and doing Sims. So I'll play one of those probably tonight. And then I want to make tacos for dinner. I've been wanting tacos like for 2 weeks now, and I just haven't gotten a chance to make them. So we're making them tonight. And yeah, so I'm home now. I'm going in and taking a much needed nap and getting this all taken care of. Okay, but update, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. It is seriously so swollen, like around here and in my eyebrow. I'm like trying everything. I have squeezed it to drain a little bit. A little bit of pus came out. Sorry, TMI. And now I'm like applying like a warm washcloth to it. What do I do? How do I get rid of this? It's like making my whole, it's all swollen. Good morning. It is now Monday, October 30th, and I'm just gonna light this candle. This is a caramel maple candle. I got it as a wedding gift during my bridal shower. Here's the thing, I have like a collection of candles. That's why I've like not allowed myself to buy really any of this year. Anyways, I have today off. Cody's off for the whole week, as I've explained. Miles, don't go near that. Curious cat, scary. Trying to go smell my candle. Update on this. I think the swelling's gone down from last night. You guys tell me if you think so. Last night it was getting really scary. Like, I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital because it was swelling in my eyebrow, and I even was like starting to feel soreness like over here, and I'm like, what is happening? And then of course I go to Google, like one should always do, and it was like saying it could be like a staph infection and all of that, and that like you can only get rid of it with an antibiotic. But I put on an ice pack last night, and then I put a Neosporin Band-Aid over it because I had popped it, which everything I looked up said you shouldn't do that, especially if it's a cystic zit. So I'm going to try to leave it alone today. Maybe at some point I'll just try the warm washcloth again just to see if that will help. But I think honestly my best bet is to like just pretend it's not there and don't touch it and just let it heal on its own. And then obviously if it gets worse, I will go see a doctor. So yeah, so I'm off today and we're just going to have a chill day. It's supposed to rain and it's going to be cold. I don't know what to do for dinner tonight. I really wish I had the fixings to make chili because that just sounds so good. But I really want to start using up what we have because I feel like we have like so much in our freezer we just don't use, or like stuff in the pantry. And I just feel like we need to get used up, and then I could look into like buying new stuff. Sorry, my sister's messaging me, so it's like distracting. So maybe tonight I'll just try to use up some stuff in the freezer. Like I still have some orange chicken from Trader Joe's, and I have the fried rice from Trader Joe's. So maybe I'll just do that tonight. And then, yeah. It's just hard because I work most nights, so I don't usually make dinner because by the time I get home, it's like 7:15, 7:30. And so I usually just tell Cody to just eat whatever here, and then I'll usually either eat at work or I'll just make something small. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, I am just like watching YouTube. It's like almost 8 a.m. Cody's still sleeping, and I just started laundry. My two things I needed to do today was laundry, and I need to fill my trick-or-treat bags. So we'll do that at some point today, because tomorrow's Halloween, and we are doing like a trick-or-treat thing at the nursing home. I don't know if I'll stay that long because it's at 4, but I wanted to fill up trick-or-treat bags like for my coworkers. I want to give it to a couple of residents, and then whatever I've left, I will just pass around to other people that work there. So anyways, I'm going to go back to watching TV.
Can you believe her thinking you're mean?
We're about to be bad. We're going to go get Wendy's for lunch. It's 1:30 now. And I didn't feel like putting on pajamas. I'm sorry, changing on my pajamas. So I'm wearing my Yiddy hoodie and it like covers my whole body.
It's like you're wearing a dress.
Yes. But we were hungry and I wanted Wendy's chili, so we're gonna go. And it was cheaper to go there than DoorDash.
Because DoorDash, you're just paying for the convenience of it.
Like through DoorDash, through DoorDash it was gonna be $40. But to go get it and not be lazy, it's only gonna be $25.
Yes.
So. Okay, it's 4:30 now. 4:45. I did end up squeezing this a little more. I know I shouldn't have. But I went upstairs and put like a warm washcloth over it. And then I did squeeze some more of the nasty white stuff out. And then I put on another Neosporin Band-Aid while I napped. Cody and I just took a nap. He's still upstairs. I'm now catching up on Alexandra Rodriguez's latest vlog. And what was I saying? So, update on Wendy's. We went to Wendy's all because I was craving chili. I wanted chili with my tortilla chips that I had here. Stupid me, I placed a mobile order. We went to pick it up. Didn't think much of it. Just grabbed it, came home. Guess what wasn't in the bag? The chili. So then all I had was a Coke. I still have my Coke. Was a Coke and the grilled chicken wrap that's supposed to be like the McDonald's snack wrap. It was gross. Without biting into it, it just reeked of onions, but it didn't taste like onions. It was weird. It just didn't taste very good. I've never been a huge fan of that grilled chicken they have anyways that they put on the salads. I wish they allowed you to get like crispy chicken, but here's the thing. A lot of fast food places aren't offering like, remember when McDonald's had chicken selects and they were chicken tenders instead of just their chicken nuggets? Now let me tell you, McNuggets are delicious, but there was something about those chicken selects that were good. So, anyways, so I am not going to lie, I cried a little bit because I was like, that was the only reason why I went. I did get my money back. I chatted with someone on the Wendy's app and they gave me a $5 credit for the missing chili. So that works out, especially because I think the $5 was just like I think it was more than what I would have paid for the chili. So that was really nice of them. So I'm able to get it again. Probably maybe like in the next couple days. If I don't like something on our menu at work, maybe on my lunch break, I'll just run to Wendy's and get a chili or something. But yeah, I did fill up my trick-or-treat bags. I was going to film it, but I need to seriously have my tripod down here because I don't, and then it makes it so I don't want to film because I don't feel like going upstairs to get the tripod. I really want to invest in like a tabletop tripod. If anyone has a recommendation for a tabletop tripod for your phone, please give me your suggestions down below. But anyways, it's 4:45 now. In the next half hour, I probably will start dinner. I'm going to make pork chops. I've been having them marinade in this apple cider marinade I found online because I had some apple cider in the fridge I wanted to get used up. I'll have the recipe link down below. And I was thinking maybe I'll just bake them. I contemplated whether I wanted to just roll them in some breadcrumbs and then bake them, but I think I'll just bake them plain. And then I have some potatoes. I want to do roasted potatoes. And then either I have some of those sweet potatoes in the freezer that I want to just do a simple little mashed sweet potato, like with some brown sugar and butter and whatnot. Or if my carrots are still good in the fridge, I might just do some boiled carrots because Cody really likes just plain cooked carrots. And I don't really mind them if you just like put butter and salt, or sometimes I'll put brown sugar on the carrots. Anyways, so I'll show you guys that. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog. For some reason, as I'm talking in these vlogs, I feel like in this current vlog, I feel like this is going to be like one of my most favorite ones I've ever done. I don't know why. I think I've just been like, I've had like more personality lately, and I think a big part of that, I'm going to be honest, like watching other people's vlogs, it inspires me to be more like, I don't know. I can't describe it. Anyways, I'm going to go back to chilling on the couch.